Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Happy New Year to you. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. It is January 1st as I'm recording this, and so have a little patience with me. I was welcoming in the new year, as I hope you were as well. So, new year, lots of energies going on. You're going to hear about them a lot, but I think at this channel we're going to really focus on what can you do to move your life forward in the most positive way possible and try to keep it down from being too globally significant, which you can find anywhere on YouTube right now because it is a big deal. There are big changes happening. It's not small stuff, it is big stuff. There's a spectacular lineup of planets going on in Capricorn right now, and then there's just so much more stuff going on this year because we're at this major inflection point where you will divide up your life as before 2020 and after 2020. You really will. And the energies that are going on right now, if you've been around 35 years or more, the last time these energies lined up like this was back in 82, 83. And so cycles, things that happened back then. The nodes were in Cancer and Capricorn at that time also. And so things that have to do with learning about the relationships that you're in and working through the energies of them. Your relationship with your mother, your father. They've been playing out with your relationship with your kids, with other relationships that you've been in. And so now is the time where you start resolving those things and letting them go and allowing yourself to move forward. And so this this full moon in Cancer eclipse that is happening on the 10th. I've been saying the 11th. I was wrong. I don't even know where I got that date because I saw it a couple of places, but wrong again. This energy right here is going to be really important for releasing and letting go of what doesn't serve you so that you can move forward in a very productive way. Interesting. Okay. So, I did channel some information for you. Oh, before I do that, always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. You don't know where you're going to get the strongest messages for you. They reflect different aspects of your life. And when you hit that thumbs up and you connect your energy with mine, when I do get into your energy, it's a lot easier to connect with something that may resonate for you. And so that's beneficial to you. And it's also beneficial if you can help me to get my channel up into the analytics, because there was a video that really took off a couple of weeks ago. And I thought, wow, why is this one like 12,000 views for one video? What is this about? And then I got a message from someone that saw it when it was about at 10,000 views, and they never would have seen it. And it was really a good thing they saw it. It ended up being a real important thing in their life. And so I am going to ask you to help me help other people by going ahead and hitting that thumbs up, leaving me a comment. It benefits you, it benefits everyone. It just takes a second of your time. So I was meditating on your energy, and when I tried to get into meditation on your energy, I got so exhausted. I totally felt so drained, so completely exhausted. I couldn't function, and so I had to lay down. So I just got up from a little 10-minute nap here, but during that time of the nap, I had the meditation come to me. And so what it was you were walking along and you were outside, and it was open, out along the tree line, but not in the trees. And all of a sudden you jumped off the path, stepped off the path, and walked into the trees. And I thought, well, that's weird. Where are you going? And you walked up to this great big tree, and you scaled the tree in like three. It was amazing. It was impressive. Anyways, you get up there, you walked out onto the limb, and all of a sudden the leaves parted, and there were people there, and they welcomed you in. And I thought, oh, are you meeting new people? New family? Okay, so, oh gosh, I'm getting itchy. So some of you are meeting new, so maybe you just did an Ancestry.com or something like that. And you're meeting new branches of your family. Some of you may be welcoming in new people into your family, either through marriages or babies being born, something like that, because that energy definitely felt very strong. Prior to you getting off the path, you had felt very anxious and disturbed and stressed out. But once you were climbing up that tree and you got in there, you felt calmer, and it was nice energy. And so you're in there, and I was still trying to figure out, well, is this the discovering a new family tree, or is this you finding where home is for you? I was still trying to work that out in my head when you came out and you climbed back down the tree and you headed off onto a new path through the woods. And all of a sudden, the trees kind of like created an archway. And it was really dark in there, and I thought, are you going in there? And you started to head in that direction, but then you hesitated, and then all of a sudden, out of the dark tunnel of trees came a unicorn, and the unicorn invited you up on, and you guys rode off, and the path lit up before you, and you rode the unicorn, then you got through a fork in the road. And I felt like the unicorn was spirit leading you. You got through this fork in the road, and then you hop back off to head off again. And so I want to encourage you to ask spirit for help and guidance when you are confused about which way to go, to light the path before you, to help you find the correct way. And I don't know if getting off the unicorn is the way to go, but also that's not to say, though, that it wouldn't show up when you needed it, right? And so I felt it was a cool thing. And then I woke up and I felt all refreshed, and I'm like, ooh, good for you, Virgo. Okay. So your overall energy for the next 2 weeks is the Four of Swords. It came out, I just saw that. And so I think the reason for the resting is you need it. So make sure that you're taking time, that you're taking care of yourself, that you're getting plenty of rest, and that you are getting enough to sleep and stuff. So here we are at this big inflection point in life, and we're moving forward, but the next couple weeks are full of all this energy. So on January 6th, which is Monday today, be careful not to push too hard when you want something. You might lose some of the ground that you've already gained, so don't be too pushy. That energy, you might want to push forward, but I think there'll be a lot of resistance coming at you. On Thursday, there is reason to have a lot more clarity of vision, to know where it is you're going. But it'll be hard to put the pieces together to actually, like, you'll know where you want to go, but putting the pieces together to actually move in that direction might be a little more complicated. And then we get to that great big energy day, which actually expands out for like 4 days, and we're already in that energy of that Saturn and Pluto conjunction, right? That's happening on the 12th, but they're so close, and they're such big planets. That energy's been going on for a while, and it's really popping right now. There's, and so then on the 10th, we have that eclipse that's happening in the North Node of Cancer. It's a full moon eclipse. It is really releasing what doesn't work. And again, I go back to the family situations, the family ties, anything that's been playing out in other relationships, the resentments, the issues, the karma, this is the time to let it go. Because there is the before and the after, okay? And so we have Uranus is going direct that day, and Mercury is moving super fast, and it is clicking along. It is going into conjunction with the Sun, and going into conjunction with Saturn in the North Node, and it's going in conjunction with Pluto, and it's going in conjunction with like anything it can find. And then it's creating all these aspects with everything else. And so ideas and clarity and vision, they're coming to you. And then the Sun goes through and makes conjunctions with the nodes, and with the South Node, and with Saturn, and then again with Pluto. And so there's illumination and ideas, and it's fleeting and it's fast. And so keeping notes becomes really important this week. Ideas that come to you, jot them down. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about the details of, just write them down when they come to you, because they're going to be hard to hang on to due to what Neptune is doing over there in Pisces. And so, Mercury's going to go in retrograde at the end of February, and so you'll have plenty of time to flesh them out and review and do the research and figure out if they work. So write them down right now so you don't lose those ideas of what's happening next in your life. It's really important. What is going on this week, the next 2 weeks, really sets the tone for the whole year. And then on December 21st, the Jupiter comes into conjunction with Saturn in Aquarius, and we are officially in the age of Aquarius. This is the shoulder. This is the passageway. This year is where we go in and we knock down the walls in the house, and we reconstruct it in a way that we really want to in order to have that better life moving forward. This is it. So do the hard work this year. I'm just saying. And so I will be here, and I will help you along each week, step by step, to give you the best guidance possible. So paying attention to your dreams and knowing where it is you want to go becomes vitally important this week. So dreams, actual dreams, thoughts, You'll feel like scattered energy flying at you, but grab them while you can and just jot them down, and you can figure out how to work them out later. Okay, so your overall energy, as I said, for the week, we have this Four of Swords, the need to take a rest, the need to take a pause. But where does this eclipse energy, how is this eclipse energy going to affect your life? And you have manifestation. That's like the magician, right? You will have all the tools at your disposal to create what you want. This is what that eclipse is setting up for you for over the next 18 months. And the moon nodes are going to move into the Gemini Sagittarius axis coming up here in May, and Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, and Mercury rules your sign, and there's all this energy this week with Mercury touching off all these ideas to help you figure out what it is you want to manifest. So, wow, that's so powerful. You have a real opportunity over the next couple of weeks to really figure out where it is you want to go from here. How are you going to make this all work? But making sure you're taking care of yourself and you're resting up, getting prepared for the next step, getting prepared for the next level, and being willing to let go of things that don't work. So if you've never seen my 9-card spread before, this is past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. I am only going to be doing videos now twice a month because I'm trying to do my own manifestation of some projects and I'm having trouble managing my time. And so this is what I'm going to do. And I'll probably use this a lot, so you'll become more familiar with it. This right here is the key to the situation, and the key to the situation for you is your judgment. The key is in your heart, the judgment. And so the judgment, that is that decision making, that is picking the path that feels right. That is answering the clarion call of your higher self, and where it's calling out to you, go this way, climb on top of this unicorn and head off in this direction. This is the way you want to go. This is going to be the key to the next 2 weeks, which really set up the flavor of the year ahead for you. In the recent past, you've been trying to get some information, trying to gather, where do I need to grow something? What is this project I need to work on? Where is the growth? Oh my gosh, okay. You could also be pregnant and you're getting ready to have your baby, and eclipse energy could bring that about. So, but there is this Empress energy has been up here in the area of the book. So the secrets of trying to plant the seeds, trying to nurture, trying to figure out what it is you want to nurture and grow, finding the information what you need in order to be productive in this. And then transformation happens here in your belief system. Okay, so it could be in a marriage because it is the high priest and he's sometimes considered a marriage card, but it feels more like in your belief system. What do you believe? Who is authentically you? What is your higher self? Being able to tap into your Akashic records, getting help from the Hilaron and your higher self to tap into what it is that you need to know from past lives. We're releasing karma and we're moving forward, and now the wisdom that you have attained and how does it transform your belief system. And in the future, you have a tower moment. You have a tower moment coming in the area of thoughts. This is not down here in the 3D. This is up here in thoughts. And I think that the transformation that happens in your belief system, all of a sudden it's the aha moment. That's where the judgment comes in, where what was before is not what is after. What was before was now. It's a big, huge, massive paradigm shift that allows you to start manifesting and creating the reality that you want. It is going to be the letting go of some belief systems. And I say systems because it's in the area of fish. And so could you have a loss of finances? That is a possibility. But again, it's in the area of thoughts. And so this is more about maybe it is changing how you go about creating wealth for yourself, how you go about creating stability, how you go about creating your spiritual world, how you go about creating whatever, because you have the Empress up here with the shift in your religious, not religious, but your spiritual beliefs, your belief system, who you are, and the judgment of that. And it creates a tower moment in your life, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And my nose is itching like crazy. So it's a major awakening. It is an awakening. Wow. Okay, it is a major awakening. In the past, we had the Five of Pentacles in the area of the mice. And so it could be about finances. We have this feeling left out in the cold. But this is also feeling disempowered, left out, ignored, worried about fitting in. In the area of the heart, moving forward, we have strength. Your strength is going to lie in your heart, in your trust in knowing who you are, believing in who you are, standing in your truth. It is internal strength and fortitude in the heart space. So follow your heart. It'll know the way. In the recent past, you have been fighting this transformation. We have death as an obstacle. You have been fighting the transformation, the ending of this cycle. But it's hard to fight this much powerful energy all at once. I don't think anything can stand in its way. I don't know how it's possible with the energy that's happening. And so the change is coming, the change is happening, and here we have the Eight of Wands, the movement forward, the rapid movement forward, the supported, spiritually guided, fantastic opportunities coming at you, rapid movement forward. And we end, oh my gosh, with two wonderful cards. You have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is taking something that you are passionate about or curious about, or that it feels right to you, feels good, and developing it, going from the Page to the Knight. This also feels like spiritual guidance along the way. This is the blessings of the universe coming to you, offering you opportunities and allowing them to grow and move forward. Knights are about movement. This looks really, really good. And remember, this energy for you of this eclipse is all about starting to bring about the manifestation. Spirit's a big deal and a big part of this, because that unicorn showing up, and having the path light up before you, meditation becomes really important, I think. And so spend time in meditation and really work on your spirituality. You have bravery and beauty. So beauty is about looking for the beauty in the moment, the beauty around you. And so in the middle of the chaos, where are the blessings? Okay, looking for the blessings. And this bravery showing up here with the Strength card in the heart area. I think this is not going to be necessarily a comfortable transition. But we have the Tower. And since when is the Tower ever a comfortable transition? Never. A lot of times what that means is you were hanging on, you were fighting the transformation back here, and Spirit's like, okay, you know what? Let's help you out with that. Let's help you out with that. It'll be better on the other side. We will lead you through the dark tunnel, and on the other side is beauty. We will show the way. We will light it up before you. Bravery is not about the absence of fear, but the ability to continue to move forward in the face of that fear. Take a deep breath and turn to face that which you are afraid of. Stride forward despite your worries with your head held high, in confidence, even if you don't feel it, and keep going. So fake it till you make it, right? The only way to conquer anything is to move through it. Any significant change in life can be a scary one, and you can constantly call on courage to help you through. Sometimes getting through the day-to-day life can require more daring than others may know. Know and understand that you do have the bravery within you. It may be hidden, but it is there waiting to be called forth. In your heart is the strength, all the strength you need. You have it within you. You have everything. The manifestation is about you have all the tools at your disposal. Now you just need to use them. And it isn't so much about how many times you fall down. It really is about how often you get back up. I speak from experience with that. In the area of your heart, the answers you need are coming, and a new start is coming. So this is the full moon in Gemini, but that's where the nodes are moving, and there's all that energy of Mercury taking over. And so follow your questions. What are you curious about? Seek the answers, and reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. You're moving in the right way. You have a lot of guidance here. It is going to take strength and fortitude. It's going to take inner courage. But you have everything you need to get there. That tree, you know, if you need help, if you need to lean on someone, if you need to plant your roots or visit where your roots are in order to find your strength and tap into your strength, and get out in nature and allow nature to help heal you when you need to think, then you need to move forward. Eight of Wands is about moving forward. Moving forward with bravery, with strength in your heart, with courage. You can't stop the change from happening, so go ahead and get in flow with spirit and move through it. It's the best way. So you have rutilated quartz. I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Rest up and then go for it, right? I observe my surroundings and know that I am divinely guided. You are divinely guided. This is the leopard skin jasper. And abundance and prosperity are an infinite supply. I am grateful for the blessings in my life. Green tourmaline. You are being guided and you are protected and you are reaching your destination. You just may not be able to see it right now. Oh, it's so itchy. It looks challenging, and I think that when you get on the other side of this, you're going to be so proud of yourself. The only way through is to go. You got to go. You're going to have to step through it, and you can do this. You have a lot of guidance and help here. So good luck to you. You can do it. Keep in touch. Let me know how this resonates with you. Hit that thumbs up button. And I will see you in a couple of weeks when we start talking about the month ahead in Aquarius and what that means in your life. And I look forward to catching up with you then. You take care, Virgo.